going on, YouTube? What's going on? This your boy Scooby-Doo, man. I know. Yeah. Had to get a video in. I'm here in Marksville, Georgia, which is right north of Norcross, Georgia. Dropped and hooked over here at some air conditioning place. Oh, Goodman Distributor, where they make the air conditioners and stuff. Central and that goes on top of the buildings and stuff. Central air conditioning units. So delivered over there yesterday. Done a drop and hook. Man, Lord, I'm gonna say this. And I'm not trying to offend no one out here, but I feel, that's me speaking, all my videos are based on Scooby's opinion. I feel every dispatcher need to go out on the road with a driver for 1 week. If you've never driven a truck, I think you should drive a truck before you become a dispatcher. Yep, I think you should been and drove a truck to be a dispatcher and everything, because when you're coming straight out of college or out of school, they don't teach you none of that in school, how to be a dispatcher. I think all dispatchers need to have driven a truck to know what a driver go through out here. Man, my dispatcher, man, I looked at the situation. I had 2 hours on my clock, and it's right at 2.5, 3 hours from Mobile up to Montgomery. So I'm like, man, ain't no need of me trying to push that, man, and then try to have to find a place to park in a rest area. A truck stop gonna be packed because it's already 7 o'clock. So I said, you know what? We got a brand new terminal. Y'all seen it. I posted on social media, the new terminal in Mobile. So I decided to pull in there, top off my fuel tanks, top off my DEF, get me a nice hot shower, get me a good meal in my stomach that mama done cooked, and then get up and finish up the run, because I had from 7 in the morning to 5 in the evening. That's what they said. They lied, and she lied about that. It isn't a set time on it. It's a 24-hour drop and hook. You drop a loaded, pick up an empty. It was a 24-hour drop. She tell me, oh, you got to be there by 5, which is a lie. That's what I'm saying. That's the reason why truck dispatchers need to have driven a truck before they can become a dispatcher. Wasn't no need in the lie that she told, or the planners told her, or whoever told the lie. But lies was being told from the time I got to Mobile, from the time I picked this load up all the way up until I got it off of me. So it didn't deliver. It had a 24-hour window on it, which was an open drop and hook, but they said 7 to 5. So I said, okay, cool. I should make it up there by 2 o'clock, between 1 and 2. Fine. 6 hours from it. So I went on and, like I said, ate dinner, went to bed, got up at 5, went in, took my shower. I figured I'd do my pre-trip, log on about 6, and get out of there. So I laid there and, man, I'm going to give it another hour, because I was full. I ate, boy. One thing about a black man, when you eat, you're going to go to sleep. So woke up feeling a little moody, like you didn't get all your sleep in. So your boy Scoob decided to lay down for another hour, so which took it into the 12th hour. Well, took it into the 11th hour, and then I decided to lay a little bit more. Took it into the 12th hour, which, hey, it is what it is, y'all. When you're tired, you're tired, man. And I've been running, man. I've been running since 5 o'clock Tuesday morning. Been ripping and running. So anyway, make a long story short, man, I got up, went in, took my shower, came out, done my pre-trip, started performing my pre-trip, which is something I do every time, is perform a pre-trip. So I performed a pre-trip, and noticed that same tie that Memphis Yard was supposed to fix, the same tire is flat again. And Memphis was supposed to fix that tire, but just like they were supposed to fix my air conditioning, they didn't. I don't know what Memphis be doing, but they're getting kind of sloppy as far as doing what they're supposed to do on repairs. I had to get my truck fixed in Nashville, and that's unacceptable, especially for it to be your home terminal shop where you leaving the truck for them to fix and everything. Anyway, I noticed the tire was flat, so I said, let me write this up. So I went on, and you have to go on the computer and enter in breakdown. So I entered into breakdown, done that, and breakdown came back, and they called me back and said, okay then, well, I got it in. I'll forward it to the Mobile Yard shop, and so they can get on you. Okay, cool. So while all this taking place, I'm sitting there thinking, looking at the little sheet they give you, little book they give you, tell you what time the terminal's open and everything. Come to find out, it's supposed to open up at 4 o'clock in the morning, but they didn't open up until what time? They opened up at 8 o'clock. They opened up at 8. He was out there. The mechanic was out there in his car. They opened up at 8, but he didn't get in there until 8:30. So everybody started writing up their trucks. So I wrote mine up, what needed to be done, and waiting on them. So dispatch call. She called me and said, hey, how long you think it's gonna be on your truck? I don't know. I don't bother. When I put my truck in the shop, I do not bother them folks, man, because I don't want them to come and say, man, you're always in the shop, man. You can't come in the shop, man. You can't come in the shop. I don't want to bother them. They got a job to do. I wrote it up. I reported it to Breakdown. Breakdown got it. So, hey, that's all you can do. That is all you can do. So she keep nagging you, man, about that. Don't do that. Well, we just want to see, look, the truck was rolled up. I wrote it up on a piece of paper. I entered it in the computer. So it's in the computer, else she wouldn't have saw it. So anyway, I'm sitting upstairs. Nobody in the shop. It's still pitch black in there. So I put it in the window where everybody else shoots. You just lay them in the window, write it up, lay it in the window there, and they'll get it when they come in. So I'm sitting upstairs, the time just ticking away. I'm relaxing, man. I'm looking at, what was I looking at? Oh, shucks. Fast and the Furious. The night before it was Bad Boys, Martin in. All 3 seasons, all 3 series. I was looking at that. And then yesterday morning, I was looking at Bad Boys. So anyway, make a long story short, man, she called me, the shop, where are you? I said, I'm upstairs in the driver's room. Where the shop trying to get in touch with you, they don't, and everything. They said they can't find you. I said, that's a lie. I'm sitting upstairs. I told them I was upstairs. Well, they said they couldn't find you, and the truck was on duty, and they didn't want to move the truck. Now, I remind you, I'm parked straight across from the dock door, from the shop door. All you do is just pull straight in. I'm right there, right there. And he said, well, so I went downstairs. I said, all right, then. She said, well, can you go down there and let them know and see what they saying? All right, cool. Went down there, talked to them, and after I got down there and talked to him, I said, look, man, I said, these lies got to stop, Doc, between you, the shop, and her lying about this here stuff. I said, man, I told you I was up. Man, I didn't tell her that. I said, well, that's what she said. You know, and it's unnecessary. There's no need for that, man. That's the reason why, like I told him, I said, that's the reason why I don't come down here and bother y'all in this shop. When I write my truck up, they got at the bottom of the sheet, and it says your phone number. They want you to put your phone number down there. So what the use of putting your phone number on there if they ain't going to call you, if they need you? He said, well, I didn't want to move your truck because you was on duty, and I didn't want to move your truck and everything and start your clock to ticking. I said, man, it wouldn't matter if you did start it to ticking. You just putting a time on. So you probably, once you move it, it's going to sit for a minute or two, and then it's going to switch to on duty anyway. So it don't make a difference. He said, yeah, I know, but I didn't want to. I said, it don't matter, Doc. All right. I said, but don't. If you did say something, that was a lie, and it was unnecessary. All you had to do is just call me. That's what that phone number at the bottom for. Sir, I promise you, I hadn't said nothing to your dispatch. I said, well, that ain't what she said. So there they go with that he say, she say. And that's the reason why I said what I say, that all dispatchers need to be drivers. You'll go out on the road with a driver for a week. Pack them a suitcase, go out on the road for a week and see what a driver go through. I think you shouldn't be able to be a dispatcher till one, you either go out with a driver for a week and see what it's like, or two, you come straight from driving to being a dispatcher. That's the only way you should be a dispatcher. But that's my opinion. That is my opinion on that. But anyway, after we finally got it, they couldn't do nothing with the transmission sequence. It's got to be hooked up to a computer and everything. So I don't need to be talking to Memphis. I might well just wait till I get by Nashville and let them hook it up. But man, it was hell yesterday, man. So anyway, turned around. I got over here yesterday, dropped and hooked, and that was it. That was it. Dropped and hooked, grabbed it empty, came over. Now I'm at the QT on the other side of the interstate here off of 85, waiting on them to send me a load. The other load that I was pre-planned on, it picked up yesterday and delivered today. So that didn't happen because of the tire. So she called me. She said, when they got it fixed, she said, well, you can go in there and edit your load, put all that time off duty. I said, no, you can't. What you mean? You can't do that. You have to stay on duty until you are relieved of that by shop personnel. I don't care if you're on the yard. You still have to be on duty until you give that problem over to the shop people. Okay? That's just normal. So I stayed on duty for an extra hour, and then I went off duty when I saw the shop guy come in, but he wasn't ready for work, so I stayed on duty for an hour. Then I went off duty because it was their responsibility, because I done wrote it up. I put it on the table then. But during my pre-trip, she said, you didn't notice that when you done your post-trip? First off, when you just getting off the interstate and pull into a fuel outlet, your tires have expanded. The heat causes your tires to expand, which increases the air amount in your tires. When your trucks sit overnight, the tires cool off, so the air drops. Well, it dropped to where it deflated the tire and everything. So, well, I was just asking, did you do a pre-trip? And to me, that's an insult. When you ask me something like that, to me, it's an insult, because 36 years out here, you won't ask me, did I do a pre-trip? That's one thing about your boy Scoob. My logs, my equipment, my driver's license, those three things, your boy Scoob take very serious. Oh, and the hazmat. Number one is a hazmat load. I take very serious. I don't care who you are or what your position is in the company. When it comes to hazmat, my equipment, my driver's license, your boy gonna take it serious. I don't play with my license. That's how I feed my family. That's how I pay my bills. Okay? So I'm gonna take care of my responsibilities. I'm gonna do my part as a commercial truck driver. I expect for y'all to do y'all's as a dispatcher and everything. But it was a mess, man. It was a mess. I promise it was. So now I'm sitting there waiting on a dispatch. So we don't know where they got us going from here, but we are in Marksville, Georgia, about the 137, waiting on them and everything. But other than that, man, it was a week, man. This Monday started off tough, man. It started off tough, but hey, thank God everything went good. Like they told me Monday, I delivered that loads. Come to find out, that was a drop and hook. I could have dropped in there 24/7. They didn't tell you that. They had 10 a.m., 10 a.m., 10 a.m. So, which I could have dropped it when I got there Sunday night. but it was 24-hour drop and hook, drop, load, pick up and empty. I don't know, the communication kind of has gotten lack over here with the dispatchers. The communication really has it kind of sucks. It kind of sucks a little bit, but hey, by the grace of God, I'm praying that devil up out of here. You can bet that. I'm praying that devil up out of here. But like I said, other than that, man, it's all good, man. It's all good. You just have to take it as it comes. In this profession, you have to stay open-minded to everything. You have to stay open-minded to everything out here, I promise you. Because if you don't, it will make you go crazy, dog. It will. It'll make you go crazy. But I don't know what this guy doing. I'm trying to see what he's doing. He's trying to bag up. All they do is pull it through the field out and then come back on it. I don't know what he's doing. Boy, people get these big fancy trucks, man, they can't drive them. But anyway, yeah. So that's what's been going on with your boy Scoob. I just feel that, once again, if you're going to be a dispatch, you should have at least either ridden with somebody for a week to see how it is sleeping in the truck, showering at a truck stop, and everything else. They got double bunks in the trucks, so there's no reason why they can't. They got double bunks. Whoever they chose to ride with, they pick one of their drivers and get out there on the road with them and ride with them. I know if it's a female dispatch, she need a female driver. And if it's a male dispatch, he need a male driver. But you never know. You might have female drivers that don't mind riding with a male. You never know, but it is what it is. But in my case, I think it should be a female dispatch. She should go out with a female driver and everything. Not for no local run. I mean for a run out on the road like Knight did. Knight did it. They put dispatchers with drivers and sent them out on the road. They went out on the road and for a week. And man, some of them said, I didn't know it was like that. And the thing about it is, when they done that, I have to give it to Mr. Kevin Knight them. When he done that, a lot of those dispatchers saw exactly what a driver go through out here. Trying to find a space at the late at night, dealing with the shippers and the receivers. They got a chance to see exactly what a driver go through. And every dispatch out in Phoenix had to go out with a driver. Every dispatch had to pack a bag for a week. Now, some of them, the driver stayed in a hotel, and the dispatch had to sleep in the truck. Had to go in the truck stop and shower. Had to go in the truck stop and use the bathroom behind other drivers. They had to get the feel of what it felt like. And then when they came back, when the dispatchers came back off the road with a driver, their whole demeanor changed. Their whole attitude changed. The way they dispatch changed because they got a chance to see what it's like out there on the road. And I think, once again, every dispatcher need to go through that before they be a dispatcher. Or if they're currently a dispatcher, they need to set the company, the upper management need to set that up to where they go out and stay out on the road with a driver for a week. Avery can do it because Avery drivers, because you're at home on the weekend. So there's no reason why they can't. And they didn't tell, the little trick to Knight was, he didn't tell, no dispatch in there knew who that driver was with. So they couldn't show the planners couldn't show favoritism to this driver and giving them good runs. Because they didn't know who the driver was with. They did not know who that dispatcher was with and in what truck that dispatcher was in. That was the key right there. But like I said, when they came back, they learned respect for the drivers. Okay? They learned respect for the drivers. And once again, I think every dispatcher needs to go through that and everything. All right? So that's my opinion on that. But what it is, I'm going to show y'all some of my cleaning stuff that I buy. And man, these guys have designed cleaning stuff for tractor trailers, personal vehicles, everything, man. And man, it works. That heavy duty grease lube, They got engine degreaser. I use it. Spray it on my engines and everything. The cleaner and the polish, I spray it on my wheels. And it's like a foam. You put it on and you let it sit for a minute, then you wipe it off. Shines up your metal, your chrome metal. Does a darn good job. Odor eliminator, you got that cigarette smoke, them old farts and stuff in your truck. 2 squirts of it, guaranteed to eliminate that smell in your truck and everything. And they got the glass cleaner. The glass cleaner is good. I use it on the truck. And they got some interior cleaner, leather and cleaner for the people that got leather seats and stuff. Man, I spray that on my dash and stuff and wipe it down and everything. They got detail wax. You can spray it on a towel, on a microfabric, rub the vehicle. Man, keep it clean, man. Keep it clean. And can't forget that tire shine. Can't forget that tire shine, man. So y'all go out and check out Bulls Knot, and everything. All their products that Bulls Knot has. I'm not getting no kickback from it or none of that. I'm just telling you, somebody asked me about it, and that's what I use to detail my trucks with, man. My truck's my personal vehicle. It works great, man. It works great. Y'all need to go check it out. Go check it out. So I'm going to put some pictures of it up. I was at a truck stop in Kern, Mississippi, and they got all the products there, man. So I took a clips of each one of these that I called off. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 products. So go check them out, y'all. Go check them out. I promise you. Try it. Try it and let Scoob know what you think of it, man. They kind of priced. They got a little price to them at the truck stop, but I guarantee you it is worth every bit of it if you get it and everything. It is worth every bit of the money if you get it and everything. But I'm going to put some pictures of it up here at the end of this video. But like I said, right now we're here at the QT waiting on dispatch. So we'll see where they're going to send us to today, Thursday. So we don't know. We're about 500 some miles from home, from Memphis, so we don't know what they're gonna do yet. That's the thing about it with Avery. You never know until they do it. Never know until they do it. So you have to wait and see how it turn out and stuff. All right. But this your boy Scoob. We'll come back with another video, but this just a Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday video. Y'all be careful out there. Be safe. Keep the good Lord with you in everything you do and say. And continue to keep Scooby-Doo and my wife in your prayers. We'll do the same for each and every one of you all. I ask y'all to put my partner and his family in your prayers, man. They went on their family trip over to Myrtle Beach, and man, the storm hit, and boy, shucks. We're just praying that they have a safe passage back home. Keep them in your prayers. Jonathan and his family, keep them in your prayers and everything, okay? Not only him, each and every one that's on that was affected by the storm over there, y'all. Let's just keep them in your prayers and everything and stuff. But other than that, we're going to get out here and go in these little boys' room, and then we're going to see whenever they're going to hit us with something. But right now, they ain't hit us with nothing. But once again, be careful, be safe. Once again, keep the good Lord with you in everything you do and say. Continue to keep Scooby-Doo and my wife in your prayers. We'll do the same for each and every one of you all. Got a chance to run across one of my subscribers again at the Love Truck Stop on 65 in Alabama, man. Good to see you again, fella. Be careful, be safe out there. Your boy Scoob. Thanks for supporting Scooby-Doo and everything. But we'll holler at you then, y'all. This your boy Scooby-Doo. Be careful out there. Stay cold. Stay cold. Drink plenty of water. Plenty of water, man. Please drink plenty of water out here. Keep yourself hydrated and everything, all right? This your boy Scooby-Doo. Talk to you then.